What are some ways that you can get your music video titles to rank better on Google or YouTube?
Um, so actually, we just talked in the last segment. I don't know if they'll be dated the same way, but go back and listen to or look out for our segment on adding controversy or you're collaborating with different artists. One way to study good titles on SEO or YouTube is to actually look at news networks.
Mm.
So looking at in the US, you can look at like CNN or Fox News. Try to look at how they present a title.
Nice.
Now, I'm going somewhere with this. If you look at CNN, they'll present a story one way versus Fox News presenting it a different way, right? So they might be talking about the same story, but the way they present it and the way their audience digests it is going to be a different way,
100%.
right? But they're usually going after the same keywords or terms. So you're just adding in, you have the same keyword. Like let's say you want to do a Michael Jackson cover song, right? And you know that there's going to be 10 people trying to go after that cover song. Just like if there's a news headline, there's going to be like 50 news outlets trying to all get after the same keyword, the same event. But the thing that's going to help the most is who can write the better headline, right? So how do you spin this headline in a way that is both including the keyword, so Michael Jackson cover song or whatever cover it is, and then adding in buzzwords to get people to click on it. So that might look like, insane cover song or insanely good or like better than the original. Like adding in all those little extra things is going to get more people to click on your title. So even if you don't like show up number one, like as soon as you come up with your cover song or your article on your website or whatever, like you're trying to rank for, if it's like a merch page or whatever for your SEO, whenever people scroll down Google results or YouTube results and they keep clicking one of those pages, Google, that sends messages to Google or whatever search engine it is that more people want this one, so we need to move this up in the rankings. And the better you get at adding those little buzzwords in around the headlines, the more you're going to start to rank up. So you guys can look at that through like any news network. I'd look at probably like, in the U.S. there's two main political parties and schools of thought. But like whatever country you're in, I don't know if they do it as much. That's why I'm mentioning ours, because it's just become straight marketing and less journalism, because they know that gets more clicks. So you can look at those. I'd also look at marketing companies. Okay. So if you want to like search for terms like online marketing, then obviously the people who are trying to rank for the term online marketing are going to be marketers. Right. So they're going to have a bunch of articles on their website or YouTube videos that are already optimized for a bunch of different marketing terms. They know how the audience is taking all this in because that's what they study all day long. Right. So those are a couple ways I'd say that you can like instantly boost your rankings. Like there's more into it. For YouTube, there's the length of the video sometimes contributes to your SEO. For on-site SEO, the length of the article contributes to it sometimes. But you can sum it up as the user experience. So it's getting people to click over. That's the first step. And then the user experience in the video or on the page, right? So if you guys clicked on this video that you're watching right now, it wasn't like an off-topic conversation. So it gave you a promise in the headline, and then in this video, you likely learned something new or some new information that you're still watching it up to this point because you didn't know that up until right now. Or if you're reading an article, then you want new information, something that's going to make you better. So you can boil it all down into your headline and your user experience. So there's different components of those that you can get really into, and like that is good to get into and like take courses on and stuff. But as a broad overview, that's what I'd say are a couple of things that you can do to start boosting your rankings on YouTube or Google.
Makes sense.